A lot of breaking news here this morning. The breaking story just moments ago, the Supreme Court and this landmark ruling, the court making same-sex marriage legal in this country across every state in this nation. Going into today, 37 states in Washington, D.C., 13 states illegal, but those 37 states had same-sex marriage, and now that will change in all 50 states. I want to get back to Jon Karl at the White House because, John, 2 days in a row, yesterday, the Supreme Court, for the second time, handing the president a victory. And as we just learned, the president has tweeted he would consider this a victory at the court as well for his policy.
Absolutely. Two major victories for the president at the Supreme Court, and both of them coming courtesy of justices appointed by Republican presidents. In this case, Justice Anthony Kennedy was the majority on this, was that critical fifth vote joining the liberals. Justice Anthony Kennedy appointed to the court by Ronald Reagan. And yesterday, the majority decision in that Obamacare case was Justice John Roberts, appointed Chief Justice, and to the court by President George W. Bush. These were two decisions that the world has been watching, but have been watched no more closely than here at the White House, and both coming down exactly as the White House wanted them to.
John, stick with us here. I want to get right over to Terry Moran, who covers the Supreme Court for us. And Terry, I wanted to get your reaction to a piece of audio during the arguments in this case from Chief Justice John Roberts. Let's let everyone at home listen to a little bit of that argument. I can tell you what he said in the court as we prepare to get that audio, but Justice Roberts telling the court, I mean, if Sue loves Joe and Tom loves Joe, Sue can marry him and Tom can't. And the Chief Justice asking, why isn't that a straightforward question of sexual discrimination? And ultimately for him, that was the question, Terry.
That question where he essentially said, if two people love the same person, the opposite sex person can marry that person, but the same sex person can't. And there was a glimmer of hope among the advocates for same-sex marriage under the law that Chief Justice Roberts might find his own path through gender discrimination, that it's merely a matter of gender that distinguishes one side from the other there, that he might come over and vote for constitutionality of same-sex marriage. He did not, but very characteristically, he offered not an angry dissent necessarily, but a more gentle one. This is his last paragraph in his dissent. He says, if you're among the many Americans of whatever sexual orientation who favor expanding same-sex marriage, by all means, celebrate today's decision, he says. Celebrate the achievement of a desired goal. Celebrate the opportunity for the expansion of your commitment, but do not celebrate the Constitution, he says. It had nothing to do with it.
All right, Terry Moran at the court 2 days in a row, two very historic decisions. We appreciate your reporting.